Red Pill Nation, stand the fuck up. And while we're on the subject of pills, y'all know how I do. I'm gonna keep reminding y'all. Boom. So let's talk about the red pill and self-improvement and stuff like that. That's why the title's called Daily Self-Improvement Red Pill. The same title that the channel's called. So I'm going to try to go in on this one. A lot of people are self-improving to try to get back a narcissist ex or to try to prove that they're good enough for somebody. And that's not what the red pill is all about. That's not what self-improvement is all about. A lot of people are taking the red pill and realizing how women or men are and using it, misusing it to their advantage. Not using it. Using it to your advantage is cool. Like, you understand why somebody's plotting or when they're plotting and how they're plotting, and you're able to move out the way before you get played, unlike before you took the red pill. But you have some people who are misusing it. Using people. You're basically, a lot of people have basically became the people that used to play them and do them dirty. And that's not a good thing. That's not what it's about, man. Game is not about having game to manipulate people and try to use people or misuse people and things like that. Game is so you can't be manipulated and so you can't be misused. That's what game is supposed to be about. A lot of people think that the red pill is only for men. The red pill's evil, the red pill is only for men, etc., etc. But all the red pill is truth. Being able to see through the deception of people in the world. A woman can take the red pill just like a man can. Because all it is knowing the truth. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So for anybody who think the red pill is evil, you just don't understand that people are the evil of the red pill, not the red pill in general. The truth sets you free. So if the truth is most women like men who treat them bad instead of men who treat them good, that's going to set you free from not getting caught up with certain women and not understanding, well, why don't they like me over this guy or that guy, because you know the truth. Or you can sniff out when she's starting to flake and starting to talk to other people and starting to try to slide you in the friend zone so she can run back to you later on. Or he. You know what I mean? The red pill will let you be able to see that so you can slide on out of there. Or you can play the game with them. I don't suggest that, but you could. You can play the game along with them. I wouldn't. I would just slide on. Or downgrade them. If anything, I would downgrade them. If I felt I couldn't leave them alone, I would just downgrade them. But you don't become this great person just to take all that worth back to somebody who thought you wasn't good enough on this level. It's all about leveling up. So you on the level down here, right? You down here. Then you come up here and wait, hold on. You're down here and they saying you're not good enough. The women and men are saying you're not good enough. Then you level up. Now you're going to go back down to that level to try to pull them? Leveling up is all about getting better women and men. That's what leveling up is about. It's not about proving to the ones on this lower level that you're good enough now. So here I am, I'm good enough now. Nah, fuck that. It's about being able, leveling up is about being able to put yourself in a position to pull better women and men. And most importantly, it's about becoming a better you. The red pill is not about women or men. Not in the sense of trying to pull them. It's about women and men becoming better women and men. So, oh, dog, she gonna like me now because I got muscles in the car and all that. The same women that didn't like you. See, that's why I don't understand. Everybody say they took the red pill, but then they turn around and say some shit like that. Like, leveled up and become more attractive and you're gonna pull more women. Which in the case is true to a certain extent. However, the same women that didn't like you before ain't gonna like you now. And if they do seem to like you now, you should have the red pill awareness of why. It's not genuine because they would have liked you before. I don't understand how people say they're red pill and then they can't understand that. Come on, man, you're killing me right now. I don't see how people can say they're red pill and they can't understand that you level up for yourself, not to try to attract women or men that never going to genuinely like you, because if they did, they would have already liked you. I guess it all depends on why people are trying to level up. If you're just trying to level up to get more women and men, it can help to a certain extent, but the women and men that didn't like you before, they really don't like you now either. Don't be deceived. See, you're taking a red pill for a reason, but then you turn around and be deceived on some dumb shit like that. Why would you even want to deal with those people now? The problem was never you in the first place. A lot of people think it's them. Now, some people, some might be just like they really need to get their shit together. All right, so I ain't gonna say it's always not you as the problem, but a lot of times, if you was trying your best and shit like that, and people rejected you and all this and all that, a lot of times it's not you. You're not the problem of why. It's who they like and why they like them and all this other shit. It's not you. So when you self-improve and all this other shit, why would you go play down in another level? I don't understand that. A lot of y'all gonna be hurt, man, when you find out that you're still not getting a lot of women or still not getting a lot of men. And I'm gonna say this with the women, you're gonna be hurt that you're still getting basically humped and dumped. You still don't want to commit, you still want to be a player. You men, you basically, more than likely, if you do level up and deal with the same type of women that rejected you before, you're just gonna get used. There's a reason why they didn't like you. And even if they do like you now, it's because of the ones that they thought was better than you didn't pan out or they don't like them. You want that? I don't. I'd rather be by myself than to be with a woman who only likes me because the other guys she liked better than me didn't pan out or they don't want her. They're done using her up. That's like a steak. I'm done eating this. I ate all over this steak. It touched all over the steak. You can have it now. Because I'm a better man than you. You know, the steak's the woman. And this steak feels like I deserve the first dibs or the best quality of it. And then I'll give you the lower half after I'm done. Man, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, y'all. Self-improving ain't gonna get you more women. It can help you become more attractive, right? Things of that nature. But I feel like this. If you're up here on a certain level, right? You're up here now, and you're trying to get women or men up here, right? There's still, your competition is still women and men up here. So it's within yourself that's going to actually be able to really attract somebody genuinely. And it's pretty much determined off of lanes. Does this woman really like me or don't she? See, a lot of y'all think self-improvement is going to make a woman like you that don't like you. It's not going to happen. Or make a man want to be right to you that don't want to be right to you. It's not going to happen. They're always going to like what they like, man. At the end of the day, people are always going to like what they like. And your self-improvement ain't going to change that. Simply, if not anything else, understand this. It's not going to change it because there's other women and men they're self-improving too. You're not the only motherfucker out here in the world self-improving. A lot of y'all think that you're the only one self-improving. And so if you self-improve, then you're going to attract all these women or men, and it's going to make them like you like it's some magic pill or some shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what these sea moss pills look like. Well, you can't see it. I ain't about to do all that. I always tell people this. Look, it's all about leveling up, man. See that shit? It's all about leveling up. Look at that. Leveling up. I always tell people this, though. People know if they like you or not, regardless. And you want somebody that likes you not because you leveled up, but because of who you are in general. Unless you just want to be a player, female or male player, and you want to use bait to attract people. But if you're a person out there that want to be genuinely liked, you know what I mean? You got to understand that certain people just like certain people. And it doesn't matter what you do or how good you are and these things. If that's the case, then every woman and every man, there wouldn't be no woman, let me say it like this, there wouldn't be no woman or no man that's with some bad person that treats them bad, or some bum or something like that. Because if everybody's attracted to what's good, then what's the problem? Why ain't people get with somebody that's good then? If that's the case, right? Right or wrong? See, here's what slipped my mind, and I'm glad I got back to this. I always tell men, this is the best way to explain this shit. It can, and a woman can look at it this way too. Maybe not from this perspective, but it's the same topic. It's the same type of situation because it's still attraction. A woman could look at it more like, does he see you as a supermodel or just a girl, right? But here's what I always tell men, and this kills this this self-improvement theory is going to pull you more women type shit. Some of y'all men, including me, all men, this applies to all men. To some women, you're always going to be that 500-pound woman, not the supermodel. It is what it is. And I keep hearing men say, well, she's going to miss out because I'm a good dude. I'm a good man. She didn't pick me. She's going to pick the bad guy, and she's going to regret it and feel stupid and all this. See, this is where you're wrong, though, because some women don't give no fuck about no good man. It all depends on the perception of a woman. If the woman was specifically looking for a good man, more than likely she would just pick a good man. It wouldn't be based off of looks and all this other shit that a lot of women are picking a man off of, right? She'll just pick a good man, be done with it. See, some of them, yeah, they want a good man, but that's not that's not the biggest priority when it comes to why they pick a man. That's not their biggest priority. Some might say, well, he ain't got to be perfect. He ain't got to be, matter of fact, he could be a bad boy. I just want him to be this tall, or these tattoos, or this or that, or dreads, or this or that. You know what I mean? So for all the men saying, I'm a good man, you're going to regret it. You should have picked me and this and that. Attraction's always going to be there. And attraction trumps good or bad. I've seen it too many times. You don't believe me? You're trying to tell me line up 1,000 men, 1,000. Matter of fact, line up 1,000,000 men. Let's go. Line up 1,000,000 men, right? And have 500-pound women over here, right? That are super good women. And then have 5 supermodels over here that are pretty decent women, but they not nowhere near these. Let's just say they're not nowhere near the 500-pound women. You know, all men are going to, maybe I could just change this chick. I could just probably tweak this a little bit. You know they're going over there to the supermodels. Let's be honest. It don't matter if these 500-pound women are good women or not. They're not going to pick them over them. That's not going to happen. So you got to understand once again that you, my friend, some of us, you, me, whoever, this even applies to women, vice versa. You are that 500-pound woman to some people. And that's just the way it is. And that's the way you have to accept that. You could be a good-looking person and all these other things, but you got to remember that there's other people in this world that you're being compared to. So say you're a good woman or man, you got all this shit going on, and then they compare you to this guy or girl, you know, and in comparison, they look at you as a 500-pound woman compared to this person. It is what it is, people. Self-improvement is not going to fix this, dog. That's why self-improvement is about you. So you can attract women or men on a higher level. Even on that higher level, that don't mean all them women and men going to like you. You're just on a better level. You have a better ability of attracting better people. Jay-Z cannot pull Beyonce if he's not Jay-Z. It's not happening. Beyonce couldn't have pulled Jay-Z unless he's a fucking fool. Sometimes women can pull the men who are on a higher level because as men, we want it that way and women want it that way. But I don't see Beyonce pulling Jay-Z unless she's Beyonce. I don't see it. Let's just say you're a man like Jay-Z and you're not stupid. Let's put it like that. You're a red pill. You're not dumb. You know your worth. No woman's going to be able to pull you unless she got something going on. You see what I mean? But that's where the confusion comes in because people feel like, well, level up, then I'm going to get more women and men. What women and men, though? Because if you're talking about women and men on your level, on a higher level, you got to understand that they got standards. They ain't going to be just so easy to fuck with you and all these other things. And you got other people on that level too. You're still in battle. It doesn't matter if you're battling down here on a lower level or on another level. You're still battling men and women. Competition is on every level. That's why at the end of the day, it's all about you, not the self-improvement car and the muscles and this and that. You know what I mean? If we really talking about real attraction, people are looking for who you are, what's inside you, your soul, your mind. When it comes to real attraction, let's be real about it. Now that shit on the outside is great. If you like, what man don't want a nice looking woman? Let's just say, since the real attraction is based off of her mind and her heart and shit like that, What man wouldn't want that, of course, but have her look good too. This is really what be going on out here. This is why a lot of women curve good men. Because yes, they're good men. On the inside, they got what the woman's looking for. And they got the mind and shit, but they don't have the outside part. They don't have the other shit that's going on. The attraction, the other attraction. There's levels to attraction. So they're attractive as far as, yes, he's a good man, or, you know what I mean, or she's a good woman, but there's other shit missing. It could be sex sometimes. They could have everything going on but the sex or something. I just want y'all to understand that competition is always there. That's why you got to compete with yourself. Because if not, you're going to get caught up in a battle you can't win. What do I mean? There's billions of motherfuckers on this earth. There's always going to be something that I got better than them going on or whatever. And it ain't got to be material. It could be just simply me as a person or them. Something that they don't have that I got. Something they got that I don't got. And things like that. And then everybody talking to everybody. And now they're confused and all this and all that. It's best to just sit back and let who really trying to fuck with you. And then vice versa, you reciprocate. If you think you go, I'm self-improved, look at me. If you think that's going to pull you women just because of that, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because it don't work that way. Even if your self-improvement gets you in the door more, get your foot in the door more, there's levels to this shit. Now you're in the door, but guess what? There's still other men trying to talk to her. It's deeper than that. And attraction matters. You can say what you want. A lot of good men married, but the wife still looking at other men, still desiring to be fucked by somebody else deep down inside. Same thing vice versa. A man will marry a good woman, but he still want that slut that really suck his shit. You know what I mean? Or let him do shit that he's scared to do with his wife. So what does he do? He cheats. And that's why you see a lot of good women get cheated on. Because the men are scared to go there with that girl. They don't know how that woman will react. Or a woman's scared to go there with her boyfriend. She don't want him to see that side of her. She's scared that he might feel a certain way. So she only does it behind his back. With, the so-called Pookie and Ray Rays who don't give a fuck. She don't feel they'll judge her. But as far as this deceiving women and men shit, it's lame as fuck because nobody's dumb. Like, all a woman or man gotta do is literally go to a female or male channel and get all the game. So you're not really fooling nobody, running no game on nobody. The internet's here. You know what I mean? Social media is here. A lot of the game I be learning about what women do come from a woman's channel. Or listening to women expose themselves. So you lose the game when you play the game, man. Just be yourself. And people who ain't supposed to be in your life, the Most High will get rid of them or expose them. But when you start playing games and doing people dirty and all this, now you got to deal with karma. Maybe the Most High won't expose it to you because you're doing dirt. So I'm gonna let you fall in the trap too. I'm not gonna let you see that she's on this or that. But if your intentions are good, the Most High gonna show you. He gonna let you know like something's not right. It's just you're gonna have that feeling like, man, something's not right with this. It's something off about this girl. She got to be playing me or something. You know what I mean? It just I don't believe that she really busy like that lately. It's more to it. It just tug at your heart. You know what I mean? It just tug at your heart. But people who don't know the red pill, they ain't never took the red pill, they're deceived. They're oblivious. They have no idea. Like, nah, my girl loves me. Blah, blah, blah. She'll never do that. Or my girl just started going to the gym lately, and she been bitching every day and coming home like she just going through something. She just going through something. That's what it is. You're not going to be able to see through the bullshit, man. Or she just busy. That's why she flaked on me. She really was busy. I ain't tripping. Nah, you're going to know. Damn, she wouldn't stop sucking my dick. Now all of a sudden she's saying no. But she still wants to try to hit me up. Bare minimum style. See, the red pill gonna let you know she's trying to friend zone you or keep you around in case she needs you. Blue pill, you're gonna start making up excuses in your head about why they did this or that. You know, a blue pill thinking of a female is, here's a big one. He doesn't know how to love because he's never been loved. That's some bullshit. But this is what they think. A red pill female is gonna understand that I shouldn't even be with a guy that doesn't know how to love me, because that means he doesn't know how to love himself. He has to know how to love himself for him to be able to love me, or even know what he wants to love and who he should love. Things like this. Blue pill thinking. Man, they just like the bad boys, man. Man, it's a bullshit, dog. They like the bad boys. My bad. Blue pill thinking. Red pill thinking. Damn, she fine as hell, but she always likes bad dudes or dudes that treat her like shit or something like that. She probably been ran through by a lot of guys because she likes bad dudes. Also, she probably don't like me because I'm a good dude. She's probably not a good woman. Yeah, she looked fine as fuck, but this is all adding up to her not being a good woman. Pass. See, the blue pill is not going to give you that. You're not going to understand. You just think she looks good, so I should pick her, or I should keep pursuing her. But the red pill is going to let you know that, yeah, they like the bad dudes because they're bad women. They're not worth dealing with. Why would I focus on that when I could focus on good women? Blue pill thinking is going to have you complaining about bad women and men and what they're doing. Red pill thinking makes you let you know that you shouldn't be focused on them. Why am I focusing on women that want to do these bad things and like bad men and all that? What about the women who don't? What about the women who don't like bad dudes? What about the women who ain't trying to be masculine in a way of acting like a man? Not masculine in handling your business as an adult. Because I know that there's a misunderstanding with that too. You know what I mean? The way we look at it. Men look at it differently than women. Women when they say masculine, they're talking about a woman who pays her bills and all this. And when men are saying it, we're actually talking about women who carry themselves in masculine, I ain't gonna say masculine energy because it still goes back to being a leader and all that, but in male energy instead of female energy. They're more like men instead of women. Red pill, blue pill thinking will have a good man or woman thinking, man, they're all the same. I might as well just be like the rest. I might as well just fumble my blessing as well because I'm going to go out and be a player and shit on the good woman that actually comes along or the good man that comes along. Red pill thinking, if I'm a good woman or man, and I don't want to cheat. I don't want to do this or that. There's got to be other good women and men out here. I can't be the only motherfucker out here. I guess I just gotta chill until I find them. That's red pill thinking. Instead of you can't beat them, I'm gonna join them. See, red pill thinking lets you understand that there's karma if you do these things. Or even if you don't face karma, you're gonna face consequences like disease or child support or single mother, single father, all this shit. See, this red pill thinking is not evil. It's actually good. It's just people are using it for evil. Just like anything else, money's good. But it's evil if it's not handled right. Shout out Pac. Shout out Tupac. Money is evil if it's not handled right. Plain and simple. The red pill is evil if it's not handled right. But it's not evil. It's a good thing. It changed my life for the better. I'd probably still be the dummy who getting played and cheated on because I didn't understand what signs to look for and shit. Now I know when women are on their little flaking games or, trying to slide you in a friend zone or talking to other people or whatever, she gonna have to be a smooth motherfucker to play me. Cause I know too much now about blowing up your ego. That's another tactic a lot of people use, especially narcissistic people. Blow up your ego, and then either they'll pull back to see how you react because they think they got you on a hook, or they pull back because they changed their mind. You know what I mean? They pull the mask off. Or they pull back because they talking to somebody else now. Before I knew things, I knew it, but not to the extent. It was more like I know it, but I'm not accepting it type shit. Nah, not me. See, blue pill thinking is another one. Blue pill thinking make you think you're the exception. I'm that dude. Oh, ain't no woman going to cheat on me or do this or that. Red pill thinking will let you know that there is no exceptions to the game. The same rules apply to everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're the best woman or man walking this earth. The same rules apply. You can be cheated on. You can do this, could happen, that could happen. So that's how I think. If I'm dealing with a woman, I don't she'll never cheat on me, dog, because I fuck her good and I do this and that. I got money and I'm tall and I got a handsome face and that and this, man. I got her on lock, dog. She'll never. That's not true, though. It could be true, but my mindset ain't like that. My mindset is a day-to-day basis. If she decides to trip, if she decides to flip or whatever, I'll be ready. A lot of blue pill dudes think they women will never do this and do that, and they wouldn't be doing this or that. You know what I mean? Signs are probably there. They just too naive to see it. Same thing with females. In denial. A blue pill thinking female will say, leave my man alone. These hoes won't leave my man alone. A red pill thinking female will say, I wonder why these women won't leave him alone. If he literally said, I got a woman, leave me alone, 9 times out of 10, women don't like rejection. They ain't gonna keep coming around, trying to pursue. Blue pill thinking will have a lot of men, vice versa, thinking, yeah, these dudes just won't leave her alone. That's what it really is. But a red pill thinker will let you know she got to be kind of giving them some type of hope. She got to be doing something to keep them kind of coming back or keep trying and thinking there's some hope. She got to be flirting with them or something. She's doing something. Blue pill thinking will have you thinking that self-improvement is all about other people's approval and all this other shit. people are going to like you more and all this crazy ass shit. Red pill thinking let you know that it's about you. It's about you and whoever in your life benefits from it. You got a woman, she going to benefit from you being red pill. You got kids, they going to benefit from you being red pill and self-improving. It's about you. It's not about other people. Just like revenge on the ex is not about them, it's about you. That's why when you make it about you and you self-improve, the revenge on whoever rejected you or played you or whatever by default happens. They're going to have to eat that. But if you try to blatantly prove it and shit, it never works that way. Never works that way. But if you're not worried about it, like, all right, they didn't want me, it's cool. I ain't tripping. Keep moving on with my life, keep self-improving and shit. Usually 9 times out of 10, they're like, damn, why did I fumble him or her? I fumbled. You know? I'm going to go ahead and get in here, y'all, but don't deceive people and try to get people's validation and approval and all this and all that, man. A lot of people, even if they did give you validation and shit like that, it's not real anyway. A lot of people plotting and shit, so. And it just shows a lack of self-love. Because when you really love yourself, man, and I mean really love yourself, you don't have to seek attention, things like that from other people. You just don't. And this is very important because if someone does decide to flip or switch up on you and you have to find the strength to leave, you'll be able to do it. See, some people, they want to leave, they can't though because they ain't got the strength. They ain't got the mental strength. They ain't got the self-love strength. So they stuck. They think that they'll die if they leave or they can't make it. You know, they act like there's not a God, you know. You know, they act like the person, the woman or man they're with is God and they'll die and they can't breathe without them and all this stuff. And I get it, man. I've been there before, you know. But now if I had to leave someone I care about, it wouldn't affect me like that. I wouldn't look at it that way either, like I used to. Yeah, I'm not saying it's perfectly just nothing. Like, there'll be some type of effect, but not to the extent that it used to be. Because I understand now. Blue pill thinking will have you thinking if somebody rejects you, you're ugly or something's wrong with you and this or that. Red pill thinking will let you know that, all right, I'm just not that person's cup of tea. Another thing you're going to think with the blue pill thinking is they're better than you. That's why they picked that guy or that girl. You know, something's wrong with me. They're better than me. But red pill thinking will let you know that, man, she just like bums. I'm clearly better than him. I'm clearly better than her. Maybe they're scared of a higher level woman or man. They don't think they can tap into that level. Maybe they're not on that level. Maybe that's it. Or if they are on that level, they want somebody on a lower level so they can just run all over them. Why would I be their doormat? See, blue pill thinking, you're not going to see none of this shit, man. You're not going to see none of this. You're going to get mad. I'm ugly. I'm crying in the car. I'm ugly. She didn't like me. Red pill thinking going to let you know that, hey, that's not the one. If it was the one, that can't be the one God got for me. If it was, she would have liked me. Or that person would have liked the girl. He would have liked you. Can't be the one. That must mean that God's not, it's not time yet. God didn't reveal the person yet. So let me keep on my path. Let me keep going on, self-improving. I move forward, the only direction. Can't be scared to fail in search of perfection. Shout out Jay-Z. No, oh, she doesn't like me, man. I'm ugly. Oh, no. None of that, man. And your feelings might make you want to think that way, but that's the difference. That's why you need the red pill, because the blue pill, you still got feelings. Difference is you're going to be able to decipher feelings with the red pill versus the blue pill. You're not gonna be able to decipher your feelings, blue pill. You're gonna think you're ugly, cry in the car, you shit. Some people, another stand, from the Eminem song. People doing that shit. That's blue pill thinking. Because a girl don't want you and shit. But in reality, you can get better. If somebody doesn't want you, how could you not get better? A lot of y'all just think because you're attached to somebody, more blue pill thinking, you think that it's love. Red pill thinking will let you know that, man, this person don't care about me no more clearly. And yeah, it's going to hurt a little bit when I leave them, but it's more of a attachment more than you love them, you can't live without them type shit. Or I can't like other people because I'm attached to this person right now. I need to get over this for a while. Blue pill thinking is not going to allow that. You're going to think that, oh man, my ex is just better than everybody. I compare everybody to them. Let me run back. Or they cheated on you. Blue pill thinking they'll never do it again. Red pill thinking gonna let you understand they will do it again because they did it before. And even if they don't do it again, they have the capability of doing it again. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to do it again. See, the red pill thinking won't even allow you to even fathom that they won't do it again. You see what I mean? Anything. Cheating or whatever. Whatever the narcissistic person did to you, red pill thinking is going to make you understand that it will happen again. If not worse next time. Blue pill thinking is not going to allow that. Oh, they're sorry and they'll never do it again. Well, how the fuck did they do it the first time? How did it come to that conclusion? That's like me throwing a baby out the window or something like that and saying I'll never do it again. Well, how the fuck did I get the heart to even do it the first time? Think about it. I wouldn't have. If anything, if I want to... See, blue pill thinking will make you think that they fucked up and it was an honest mistake. But red pill thinking will let you know that, look, if they really are who I thought they was, they would have just left me alone. And then they would have went out. See, the blue pill thinking makes you think that it just happened. It's the first time they cheated or they just broke up with me. Red pill thinking will let you know that she probably already cheated a few times before, or he probably already cheated a few times before. They was already plotting to leave. That's why they got another boyfriend already. Because they been plotted this. They was already on deck. Or if you just even talking to somebody. That's how she's talking to somebody else now and acting flaky towards me. Because she already had him on deck. See, red pill think or blue pill thinking, she just met him yesterday. She just broke up with me and just met them yesterday. Man, stop it, man. I'm out of here for now, man. Y'all keep self-improving and shit. You can't really... The only love you really can count on, for real, is your own love, man. I mean, it's good if you can get it from somebody else, but you can't count on it. That's all I'm saying. Just be prepared. If they do decide to... leave or they don't love you no more or something, you gotta be prepared for that. You can't be hanging around a woman who's fucking another guy, you spying on her house and shit. How you gonna function in life with that shit, man? You can't even eat no more. You can't self-improve no more because this woman and man and stole your heart and broke you down and shit. That's why you need that self-love. Whether you in a relationship and it ends or you're just talking to people. You're a single person talking to people. Because if you don't weed out the wrong ones, how you going to get the right one? See, a lot of people, they don't have this capability. That's why they get stuck with the wrong ones. And then when the right one does finally come along, they already attached to the wrong one and they can't even reciprocate it. But what if they had the ability and the... intelligence to, yeah, not her. She's playing, she's flaking, this or that. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to walk away. Self-improvement is going to help that a lot too. Because you're going to love yourself at the end of the day. You're going to find other things to do in life. Like, let me do this. Let me work on this project or something like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And you're going to believe that you can get somebody else. A lot of people don't believe that they can do better, and so they just stay. They stay because they don't think they could do better. And it's not about getting somebody else. It's another thing that blue pill thinking will make you think, well, I can't leave them until I monkey branch to somebody else. I ain't got nobody else on deck yet, so nah. I know she just cheated last night. He just cheated last night. It don't matter. I ain't got nobody else yet. Red pill thinking will have you understand that, you know, I need to dry out from this situation first anyway before I even get with somebody else, so it doesn't matter if somebody else is there or not. Nobody else is Why are you driving that fast in the parking lot? Nobody is supposed to be there right now. Only time people are there for the monkey branch is if they was already plotting to leave you and shit. You know? So if you real and you keeping it real with somebody, you're not going to have nobody else there. They will, but you don't. The narcissist will, but you're keeping it real. Nobody's supposed to be there when you leave the narcissist. Nobody. But you and God. And if you got kids, they're going to be there for you, whatever. But as far as somebody else, another toxic person or some bullshit, because that's usually what it is. You know, y'all got to stop that. I'm not going to leave this toxic person till I get another toxic person. Because truth be told, if you want something solid and something good, you're going to have to wait anyways. Even if you meet them the next day after you break up with somebody, if they're a solid, good person, or good, if they're worth choosing and dealing with, woman or man, they're going to understand that you just got out of a relationship with somebody. So they're going to understand you need time. And they're going to understand that they're not going to put themselves in that position to be that attached to you yet until they see that you are unattaching. See, people who don't know their worth and all this other shit, they're not going to see that, or they're not going to move that way. They'll be ready to move in with you by tomorrow, after the breakup. But these are the ones that people go for mainly, instead of the ones that are trying to take the time and make it be real and genuine. They shame them or discard them. I don't want to wait, even though you still in your feelings from the last breakup, but you don't want to wait and be patient with this person that's willing to be patient with you. You want them to let you move in right away and all that, knowing damn well that you still in your feelings and shit, or affected from the last relationship. It's ridiculous, man. Flat out ridiculous. Anybody who break up with somebody is not ready for somebody else, that not completely. They might be to a certain little extent because they was that tired of the person. You know what I mean? But why ruin a good thing? If you just broke up with somebody that you've been tired with forever, and then you find somebody that's really good, why would you rush it? You definitely need to get over with what you're dealing with there, so they're not a rebound and they're actually something genuine. But a lot of people don't want to do that shit, man. You know what I mean? And then they wonder why they really not happy with the next person. A lot of times, because you can't really reciprocate if you're damaged from this. You got to get your heart back first, and you got to get yourself back first. You got to get back on your shit. You got to basically pick yourself or put yourself back together, because when you have to end a relationship, it does take a toll on you. So you got to, it has an effect on you. So you have to put yourself back together. You could do both. You get to know somebody and put yourself back together. But when you rush into doing it, it's not real. It's simply not real. Because you really can't reciprocate to that other person genuinely, 100%. Now, over time, yeah. If you do it right, over time you can. But at first, no. But if they're a good person, you don't want to let them go or run them off or ruin it by trying to rush or just discarding them and shit. You got to understand that situation. See, blue pill thinking, I'm going to just discard them, go back to the ex because, I don't understand that I'm attached to X, even though I don't want the X, but so they just seem better than everybody else. So I run back. That's blue pill thinking. Red pill thinking is what I just said. You understand why this is happening, or the blue pill thinking, I need to hurry up, rush and I'm going to try to replace the same feeling I had with the last person. I want that feeling back right away. And it just don't work that way. Red pill thinking lets you understand that you can't get that feeling from somebody else right away because you're too attached to that other person. You have to embrace your attachment first, Then you can start feeling somebody else the same way as you was feeling the last narcissist, the last person, Gone, man.